Everybody ready? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, great. So, Group A, please approach. Maybe a round of applause, encouragement. You want another microphone, maybe?
Hi everyone, are you awake? I'm hardly. Okay, so the first one is, come. It's here. So the first group is about integration and inclusion in urban spaces. You can see from my handwriting that we are not the art and culture group. I don't want to go into details. I think everybody has different meanings in his or her head about integration and inclusion. We just wanted to dig deeper, whatever that means. So we talked a lot about yesterday and today about economical situations that define this, classes, race, and from global and local perspective as well, culture and religion. That makes it harder or divides people sometimes, and discrimination and exclusion, of course, which is one of the most important things about inclusion. All these topics relate to the space, because we were talking about urban spaces and you need to have a space in order to feel integrated. So, and about the challenges? Fear and insecurity.
So I'm talking about fear, we stress the fear and insecurity. That's because there's also a misunderstanding of religious symbols from both sides, and the political agenda or the political discourse nowadays in the in the EU also stresses that. They are promoting the ban of the Quran. They are promoting a lot of dangerous things in their discourse.
So we discuss a lot about lack of vision. I think that I can add that lack of new utopia. I think that we need vision, we need strategy, not project. Because I think that all of us spent a lot of time writing project, deliverables and milestones. And project usually last no longer than 3 years. We have challenges that need real strategy and vision, not project only. And we spent almost all our lives writing projects to take responsibility for task of public institutions and state. So we are seriously thinking about new framework for real work with social exclusion. So we're thinking about revolution.
It's too much focus on results instead of the processes and what we are learning through that. So maybe like this framework work is for us to understand and how we can create this cyclical process of learning and sharing experiences.
So we had a lot of examples and good practices. So we decided that we have only 30 seconds for everyone. So let me start. So I'm representative of civic initiative Welcome to Kraków, and we try to we try to deal with fears against refugees and migration.
I'm also talking about Refugees Welcome Romania, and this was also yesterday part of my presentation. I'm pretty sure you know about it. We're trying to host refugees with and do matchings with the locals. If not, we're doing like micro, macro crowdfunding so that they can have some money for rent.
Yesterday at the housing group, I already mentioned the Housing First project in Budapest, Hungary, where housing inclusion is made. Homeless people living in forests in Budapest are moved into social housing, which are to be renewed by them and their allies.
ANCA is an NGO in Brazil, and what they do is that they get people out of the streets by giving them a new chance, a new opportunity for being closer to the nature, and then participating in production of food, and then they can raise like their self-esteem and also like learn a new activity. So then they can go back to the jobs and the job market and be more proud of themselves and also like contribute to other initiatives in towns.
From other hand, the issue of NGOs, which was already spoken about, to exclude them from their competency of public administration, to make them doing their job, and then to exclude them from the running project of applying for grants, which are set up by other organizations. So basically, those other organizations form the agenda of the NGOs. So basically, a revolution in NGO, which is an example called Warm City, opposite to cold, not warm like this. So that's an NGO which I represent, and that has institutional support from the businesses within the city. That means that NGO is able to form their strategy for a longer time, so they are able to set up the agenda for themselves. So they are sometimes including some granting systems in their projects, but not dependent heavily on that.
And in São we have this social housing fund that the town hall decided to apply different taxes to lands through the whole city. And then this was going to this fund, and with this fund they buy spots in the city center because we don't have more spaces like for housing. And then they build new houses in those new areas in the city center.
And the last thing, we wanted to cover all the challenges we wanted to face. The last one concentrates on media. It's a radio show that my activist group in Budapest, Hungary started 2 years ago, which is the first one in Hungary that's completely edited and worked out by homeless people themselves. And now we're getting to some broader solutions. The first one was you have to have a space where inclusion is taking space. And you have to have people from different backgrounds meeting each other.
And last thing, I think that we recognize or define two different mythical words. The first was project, and the second is security. Security is, I think that I can define it as security politics, which is used against discriminated people. So it's our point here that security is an important element in political game. So start to think about better, just politics. And the end, revolution.